Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. A.S. Panne, Assistant Professor, DRK College of Commerce, Kolhapur. Friends, today we are going to discuss syllabus for fundamentals of entrepreneurship, semester 4, paper 2. In our syllabus, first unit is family business. In this unit, first of all, we are going to see what is a family business, different types of family business, advantages and disadvantages of family business. Then the challenges faced by family business in India, that is challenges before family business in India, that part will be covered. After that, business succession planning, and the last part will be making family business more effective, that we are going to discuss. Friends, family business is not a new concept for us. Actually, family business means a business controlled and managed by a family. That business is called family business. Very simple meaning. Okay. So, what are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? Then challenges, the problems faced by family business. And one of the important factor in family business is succession planning. That is very important factor. That part also we are going to consider, and uh, what one should do or what the family should do for making their family business a successful or effective, that also we are going to discuss. At this point, you just keep in mind that family business means the business controlled and managed by a family, or wherein more than 50% share in the capital is owned or is contributed by a particular family, that is called family business. Say for example, Tata Group is there, Reliance Group is there. These are the family businesses. Okay. Apart from these big businesses, there are number of crores of small and home-based family businesses. Okay, the details we'll see at the time of discussion of that particular unit. This is the first unit. Okay, second unit is related to service and agro entrepreneurship. Now, in first semester, second semester, sorry, in third semester, we have seen meaning of entrepreneurship and types of entrepreneurs. Now, in this unit, we are going to continue that, and service entrepreneurship and agro entrepreneurship. Friends, we know that service industry is growing very fast. Now, as on today, more than 60% of the capital, 60% of the GDP comes from service sector. That's why service entrepreneurship is more important. Okay, so in this unit, we are going to see two parts: service entrepreneurship, its meaning and concept, role of service sector in national economy. Just now I told you that more than 60% GDP, national income, comes from service sector. Okay, so its role, how it helps the economy to grow, how it helps to economy to develop, that part we are going to see. And most importantly, opportunities in service sector. What are the opportunities in service sector? Okay, that also we are going to discuss. Now, service sector means what? That I would like to tell you. Banking is a service, insurance is a service, hotel is a service, tourism is a service, travel is also service, that is called travel and tourism. Housekeeping is a service, beauty parlor is a service, telecommunication industry is a service. Okay, so like that, number of services are there, and without these services we cannot survive, and therefore it is the important factor in this semester. The second B part is related to agro entrepreneurship. Agro entrepreneurship meaning is very simple. Agro entrepreneurship means entrepreneurship related to agricultural sector. Okay. Now in this unit we are going to see meaning of agro entrepreneurship, that is concept. Then why agro entrepreneurship is important for the country like India, and just like service entrepreneurship, the entrepreneurial opportunities in agricultural sector, that we are going to see. Friends, you know that India is the agriculturist country. Still, even today, more than 50% population depends upon agricultural sector. So, agro entrepreneurship also plays an important role in Indian economy, in GDP. Yeah? So, we are going to see the opportunities. What are the opportunities? What is the scope for entrepreneurial activities in agricultural sector? And challenges before agro entrepreneurship. What are the challenges faced by the entrepreneurs in agricultural sector, that we are going to discuss. Then comes the unit number 3, business plan and business report. This unit is also divided into two parts, business plan and business report. Friends, we know that planning is very important for everything, maybe your examination, maybe construction of building, um, whatever it may be, and maybe a business, you need planning, you need proper plan, you need proper plan. So first of all, we'll discuss meaning and concept of business plan. Key elements of business plan. What are the elements? Elements means ghatak in a business plan, that we will discuss. Then immediately we'll go for the second part, project report or project. So first of all, we'll see meaning of project, concept, and classification, that is types of project. Then different types of projects, the specimen projects we are going to discuss. Project for a retail store, project for a beauty parlor, project for oil mill, project for cold storage, project for eco-friendly bag production. Now these projects we are going to prepare. Okay, that means suppose a student amongst you desires to start a retail store. So how to prepare its project? What should be there in that project? So first question will be there in your mind, that is it really necessary to prepare the project? So my answer will be yes, it is really necessary, because without a project report and without a plan, it is highly impossible to start a business unit or retail store, beauty parlor, or anything. So we have to learn how to prepare project for different businesses, these different opportunities. And most important, reasons for failure of project. Actually, while preparing project, you have to take maximum care. But even though we take maximum care while preparing project, many projects fail. What are the reasons? Those reasons we are going to see. So project report is a blueprint of business. Okay. Then comes The last unit, women entrepreneurship and successful entrepreneurs. First part will deal with women entrepreneur, its concept and causes of limited growth of women entrepreneurs in India. Now, friends, we know that our society is a male dominant society, and in this male dominant society, still there is no much growth of women entrepreneurs. Then, what are the causes? What are the reasons? Those reasons we are going to see, and then successful entrepreneurs. This part, remaining part, is nothing but writing an essay on successful entrepreneurs, but in a systematic manner. These successful entrepreneurs we are going to divide into two parts. One part is male entrepreneurs. In male entrepreneurs, we are going to discuss Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Hanumantrao Gaikwad, BVG Industries, Chitre Brothers, that is Chitre Dairy, Ramdas Mane, Mane Group of Industries. These male entrepreneurs we are going to learn in this unit. And then second part deals with female entrepreneurs, the successful female entrepreneurs. Aditi Gupta, popularly known as Whisper Girl, Chetana Gala Sinha, Mandeshi Foundation, Vandana Luthra, VLCC. Before going to wind up, before going to stop, I would like to just tell you that please do one thing, get books on these male and female entrepreneurs and read those books. Those books will help you to understand their story, how they grew, how they developed, what struggles they did, what problems they faced. Okay, and during the course of time, if time permits, we are going to visit Mandeshi Foundation in Satara district. That is Chetana Gala Sinha. That Mandeshi Foundation is there. We are going to visit that Mandeshi Foundation to get better idea about that group. Okay, so this is the syllabus with 4 units for our fourth semester. Now, friends, reference books. Which reference books you should refer? Number one, Entrepreneurial Development, written by Dr. S.S. Khanka. It is available in the library. Number two, Entrepreneurship Development in India by C.B. Gupta and N.P. Srinivasan. This is also available in our library. Then Entrepreneurial Development by Jordan and Natarajan K. This is also available. Entrepreneurial Development by Taneja Satish and Gupta S.L. So these books you should refer. Thank you. Thank you very much.